The questions remain the same in each of these interviews. The power lies in hearing these amazing answers. My name is Tony Reese, and it is with a great privilege and honor I present to you this installment of My Life Lessons Showcasing Senior Adults. Welcome, Dr. George Gerhart, to My Life Lessons Showcasing Senior Adults. Thank you so much for showing up for this project today. Take a moment and tell us just a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a retired physician. Practiced probably a little more than 50 years. And I can't think of anything I would rather have done. It was really a sweet occupation. I'm 83 and married to an absolutely wonderful lady. And I have 2 children, a son and a daughter. Naturally, they're wonderful, the best in the world.
Of course.
So I guess that in a nutshell is who I am. I have an awful lot of interests, but I don't think you have enough tape for that.
Okay, then we'll go into the project.
Okay.
So how would you define a great life?
A great life. I've had a great life, so I guess I need to characterize that a little bit. I think a great life is sort of a team effort, a kind of sharing of neat adventures among people. It's not a solo effort, and it becomes the sum total of all the little things you do and all the little things you enjoy and everything that people have contributed to your life and your lifestyle. I don't think it's any one major event that makes a lifestyle or a lifetime great. I just think it's all the neat little things that people contribute.
People probably that don't even realize they've played a role in your life that have contributed to that great life.
Exactly. Clearly your close friends, your family, they share things rather intimately, and you kind of realize you're having a great time, but lesser acquaintances don't realize that if they just say sit in church and share a baptism, it's a beautiful event, or you hang out at a picnic and everybody's singing and having a good time. Beautiful. And those are the types of things that I think you get from other people.
So it's a team effort. It's the stitching of the fabric together, as you said. It's a collaborative effort.
Absolutely, and a cumulative thing.
Absolutely, I can hear you say that. Well, I know you're fairly new here. How has the Highlands contributed to the way you define a great life?
Well, I would say this, that we're sort of all in the same boat. That is to say that everybody here has experienced some downs in their lives, losses of friends, family. And so over that period of time, I think everybody has learned to appreciate the value of friends and people. People is what it's all about. People is all we have. And I think when we come here and we get to meet other people in our own situation who have had these losses, so to speak, but also character building events, we are receptive to one another, and we are eager to share our experiences, and more, I think, very open to associations and sharing these other little things that are important.
As you were growing up, who were your heroes or role models?
Oh, there were many. Among the most important, my family, mom, dad, my brothers, and later on in my life, probably my real hero was my wife. When I first met her, she was different from all the other ladies that were around at that time. That would have been, maybe when I was about 19 or 20 years old, something in that group. And at that time of my life, and everyone else's in my peer group, it was party time. And nobody, most people, didn't have a serious thought in their head. I mean, it was just a continuing party. But my wife, I was impressed that she had some really neat values. Not a big deal, but she actually went to church, and she taught Sunday school. She had a Girl Scout troop. And at 18, 19 years old, that just wasn't part of the level of maturity for almost everyone else in my group, or my peer group. So that really impressed me. And as time went on, I think she taught me about love. It was a thing where at birthdays and at Christmas, everybody had lots of little gifts to open, and they were all nicely wrapped, and they could be very trivial things. And I came from a loving family, but at Christmas you got a BB gun, or you got something like that, and it wasn't always very neatly wrapped, but it was just presented, or you get a check, that kind of thing. And it's issues like that were very impressed. I was impressed with those things.
What do you think people would be the most surprised to learn about you?
This is pretty heavy.
This
is deep. I love cheeseburgers, and I hate steak.
Oh, okay. Why is that?
I can't tell you really. But I'll bet you love cheeseburgers.
Oh, I do.
All right, and
but I like steak too.
Yeah, but I don't for some reason or other. I just never got into steak.
What's the best burger you ever had?
Well, I don't think there is a best. They're all good.
Oh, okay. Have you had a bad one?
Some are better than others, but yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. So, what has your greatest life lesson been?
I would say that over the years, I've learned to believe in people and trust them at the outset. In some circles somewhere, there's an axiom that you must earn my trust. I think of it a little differently. I think you must earn my distrust. I think the majority of people, the vast majority of people, are straight up, and they're not devious or dishonest. And if they are, sooner or later, the disingenuous will be known.
How have you been able to put that into practice?
Well, actually, I was a practicing physician, and if someone came to me with a complaint, I could not help them unless I believed them. If you come to me and tell me you have a headache, I have no idea whether you have a headache or not. I can't measure it. There's no good way of doing that. I guess there is now, but I have to believe you. And if you're being phony about that, I'll catch on sooner or later. But first, I want to believe you. I want to trust you.
That's very interesting. Yeah. I would imagine how that would have to play into your practice like that.
Yes.
What does love mean to you?
Complex term. Love is a many-splendored thing. And I don't know that it's easily defined, but part of it is the warm and fuzzy feeling you get when you're near someone, or you even think about them. And it's more of a need than a desire to be part of their life. And you want to be their advocate. You want to be their champion. You want to be supportive. You want the best in the world for them. And I think that's what love is all about. Now, you can break that down into the various people you're loving, but I think it's a basis for or a jumping off point.
How would you like to be remembered?
I think I would like to be remembered, not so much with a bronze likeness of me standing on a piece of granite in a park, but rather as a person who was sincerely grateful for the blessed life I've had.
Gratitude. It's a wonderful thing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being part of this project.
It's been my pleasure.
Thank you.